You're the man. You are the man. So that is swung hard but left. That's 4 for me. Yes, it is 4 for me. Let's go after this one. Let's try and get 2. That was hit hard. Well, let's just launch this. Yeah, launch it left. After my first shot real quick, the marshal was telling me I got to go before the crowd. So we missed the first shot, but it was okay. It's got to sit. And that's not going to be easy. All right, so the goal today for me is to try to get as close to even par as I can. I haven't played here for about 20 years, so it's going to be very interesting for me to get out. It's 203 from here. I got a 6 down. I got a little tailwind behind me. I might drop down to a 7 just because that tailwind's kind of picking up. Just get this on the green. These greens are rock hard, by the way. I'll tell you more after this shot. And that's a thin to win. So these greens are pretty new. They were built about a year ago. They made them a lot wider. They have a lot of false fronts. So the problem is when they have false fronts and they're so hard, you either hit it too short, so you take that false front, it kicks it back, or you take the right club, you hit the front part of the green and it bounces over. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of that today. Even par for me would be phenomenal. Got to figure a way to do it. That shot wasn't very good. It was very thin to win. And let's see where we are at. Okay, we are way short. Okay. All right, par 4, 349. I don't think there's water down there, unless that's a mirage, which wouldn't surprise me in the desert. If I hit this hard, I could be a flip wedge away, which could help me, because that pin is front right. Let's see if I can muster one up here. So that was a thin to win, slightly left. So I'm not sure how far I don't have a rangefinder. It looks, I don't know, it looks about 70. But the problem is the greens are so hard that if I don't hit the perfect 5-foot circle, it's either going to bounce over or be short. And then I'm really screwed because I can't get so cute with the approach. So let's just feel. Just trust that instinct. That's right on the money. And it is 1 bounce over. Just as I said, I never take any practice swings. I took, what, like 4 practice swings there? Early here. I don't know if I can get a putter through there. Keep it straight. You know what? I'm going to go get my 6. All right, we got the 6. Just going to look to try and land it right about here. It's going to catch a slope, but I didn't play it high enough. Right play, but just not high enough. All right. This to remain 2 over. I don't see many birdies out here today, so I can't make all these mistakes. And it did snap. All right, so we got some work. 3 over through 3. Okay, par 5 coming up, 510. So it's definitely reachable. Maybe if I use my Rick Shields voice. We've got to master a birdie. Got to master a birdie. Come on. That was definitely hit hard. Okay, so we have 189 left to the pin. So I did hit that one pretty good. It's 190, got a little tailwind. The problem is I've got to go over these rocks to try and get to that green. This green's tucked. So I'm just going to smoke an 8-iron. Go right in between these bushes. There's this little gap between the bushes. I'm just a golfer. But let's see if we can just smoke this 8. Got it going high. So that was smoked. But it might be a little bit left. We'll take a look. You know, I really thought I overdrew that golf ball. If I hit it straight, it would have been where my cart is. So, see, sometimes you make mistakes and they work out in your favor. Let's see if this is possible. Good pace. Hold up, hold up. Oh, that's not good pace. Look how slow that was. You know, 2 good shots and you're still left with a 5-footer for birdie. It's unforgivable, you know? But what are you going to do? This is a big putt. This could get me going. Or it could be the one that I think about. The one that got away. The one that got away. Oh, I pushed it. That is just a horrible display of putting. Look at that. You know, what do I always preach? Short game. Chip and putt. Even with my cheating broomstick. And there's a reason why I use a broomstick. It's not because of my bad back. It's because I'm just not a good putter. So we're at 162. You know, there's another tee back there. I really want to go back there, but I'd rather not. So 162, I got a wedge. Let me rechange this again. Now there's a headwind, but I don't feel like going to the cart. So we're gonna have to really get on this one. Man, this doesn't seem like enough club. Lesson number 2. You don't feel like you have the right club, you should go back and get the club. But you know what? I'm very stubborn. And I'm just gonna swing on my boots and see if we can pull hook this enough. So that's high, a little draw. That might be the right club. You know, I think that was the right club. Landed center, rolled off the back left fringe. So, what do you know? Sometimes you don't have to walk to the cart. So this green was pretty narrow back here. It didn't look like it was this narrow, but you can see my ball. Maybe you can see it in the shade back there. So I think that was the right club. I think a 9-iron would have been, if I hit the green, it would have been back over here. Up in those weeds probably. So it's not too bad. So I had to position it in the sun. So if you can't see me, I'm sorry, but I'm not much to look at anyway. I'm out of breath and I'm in a cart. And it's only 95 degrees today. Okay, decently big break left to right. Through this fringe, I got my cheater club. I should be using a 6-iron. But I'm too lazy to go to the cart. Let's see. Let's see if 2 lazy swings can make this work. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This fly, man. Now comes all the excuses, right? We don't have birds in the desert. We have flies and rattlesnakes. And since I usually play with snakes, I gotta blame the flies. All right. To save par, stay 3 over, which is gonna be tough. There we go. Okay, so we're still 3 over. Should have been 2 with that missed birdie opportunity, but we'll take it. Par 4, 400 yards. You know, just smoke it out of that right-hand bunker with a little draw if that's possible, if I can still do that. But either way, we're going to give it a rip because we need to have a high lofted club in for our second shot with these greens being so rock hard. I'm going to tee a little bit forward. I know this is against the rules of golf, but to make sure you catch my poetic swing, hopefully I'm in the can. We got to do this. All right, no practice swings, just go for it, man. You're the man. You are the man. So that is swung hard but left. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. That's going to be a tough one. Let's hope the desert trolls help me out there. I don't know. Maybe it hit a rock and came back. I thought that thing was further left than it is now. All right, so we got a little lucky there. I could have swore it was further left than that. So maybe we hit something and came back down because we got 150 in, which means that was a 250 shot. It definitely felt further than 250. Problem is, I've got this big tree in my way. So you want to go lower, but the problem is now you've got a huge false front. So if you landed on that false front, it's not running up there unless it's low enough. Or you can go skyball it. Wedge, I can skyball. I don't know if I can get it up that high though. I don't know if I can get it up that high. Or I can try and rope hook a wedge. Let's see if I can do that. That seems like more fun. Feet on the cart path. Oh, wait a minute. If I get a drop, full relief, drop here. You know what? I just like this lie. Forget it. No practice swings. I already took one, so I failed. Okay, that was hit. Drawing a little bit, not enough though. All right, well, it carried. It's on the either back edge of the green or just in the rough back there. So that was a little bit of squirrely shot. 2 squirrel shots in a row. If I can salvage par here, that'll feel like I picked one up. Just flip the camera around. You can probably see where I am. And it's not a good position. Look at this. Look at this. Way back. Up against the rocks. I got some issues over here. That is not looking good. But, you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. So let's pace this out. Let's do it correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, what a miss. So I've got 90 feet pitching wedge. I got to land this about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right about here. Come on, break. Break, break, and stop. Break and stop. You know what? I'll take that. Sometimes you just need one good shot to save a hole. All right, come on, cheater club. Let the broomstick do the work. Cheater club? I can't believe it. Cheater club. And I still got some space. And usually those ones, you know, pressure. 4 over. Not very good. But come on, we can salvage this. Okay, so we got a par 5 coming up. Now, I'm trying to remember the last I played here. I played here in a Golden State Tour event. It's got to be 20 years ago. That's the last time I played this. And I remember why I'm not playing so well, because if I remember right, I think I shot like a 85 or something. So it's not my favorite golf course, obviously, in history, but I still love it. It's still such a beautiful layout. Let's take a look at this. So this is what we left with. 492. We got a pretty decent wind into us. We can get it in 2 because you just got to worry about the lake on the tee shot. But that second shot, there's no issue. A lot of room to run it up. Let's just go for it, man. You got this. Okay, that one was hit pretty good. That is just a high towering slight draw right down the pipe. Off the toe, but we'll take it. Bolt and roll, we love you. Okay, I paced it out. It's 219 to the hole. So I don't know how far that drive was, like 280, something like that. It's okay for me. I'm going 4-iron. I'm just gonna try and sliver this up. Let me switch the camera. A good chance. I took a practice swing, didn't I? Man, that's 4 for me? Yes, it is 4 for me. It is right over my head. Okay, that'll pump me up. Let's go. Oh, that was hit hard, but that is going to that palm tree. Sit soft for me, please. Ooh, of course not. 2 bounces. All right, I found my ball. There's the ball. Right there. I think that's it. Yeah, right there. And here's the green. So the cart path didn't really help us. We hit that cart path a couple times. We need a phenomenal chip in hopes to get a birdie. Well, you know, it ain't bad. That's not too bad. I'll take that. You got to get one. Get you back to 3. Start the trend. These greens drive me nuts. I can't read these greens at all. Nothing like confidence, right? Pick a line and hit it with confidence. Come on, you're the man. Remember your heyday. Oh, another par. Well, you know what? At least I stopped the bleeding. But another wasted opportunity. All right, par 4. There's going to be some outright frustration here. And we're going to see what we can do. I'll go right for that right palm tree. I know I'm aiming way right. Try and pull this. And that was a pull. And I'm coming right across this thing. Well, we're safe. That's a little bit too far left. Okay, we got 172 in. Breeze is into us pretty big now. So I'm going to smoke a 7, hopefully. And I don't know if the camera can see the pin, but it's 2 palm trees on the right. It's in between the 2 palm trees. So let me make sure my alignment's better. So then I can just go at it. Ah, that's better. Now if that's the right club. Ah, the wind's got it. It's drifting it right. All right. Well, we're short and right. You know, if this was normal, I'd be trying to fly it just on top of this ridge and let it release slightly. But since these are, I mean, listen to that. I don't know if you can hear this. And that is just concrete. Let's see if we can work with concrete. This will be a really good par. Stop the bleeding again. It's going to be that same 5-footer. I'm leaving myself for too many 5-footers. This is longer than 5 feet. 3. This is like an 8-footer. So my odds of making this, the professionals probably make 25% of these, 30% of these, the top in the world. So my odds, probably 10% at best. I read it right, and my alignment's all messed up. Try that again. Look at that. Destined to be 5 over. You know what? I need a miracle. All right, 4-2-2. Par 4, pot bunker. I think that's fly. You can fly that. It's pretty wide open. Gives me permission just to swing away. So there is going to be some frustration in the swing. So I'm either going to bomb it or bomb my back. Whichever one comes first. Check your alignment so you're not all over the place. It's a little bit better. That was a better swing there. That was hit pretty good. Okay, flew that pot bunker. We got a shot. Felt a little toey, but we'll take towing straight. Okay, so I got 138 left to the hole. So that was a, what was that? 433. What was that? 295 drive, which is good for me. We'll take that any day of the week. Where is my... No, I think I left my wedge. Where did I use my wedge last? So I don't know what happened, but somewhere I lost my wedge. I had the wedge in the par 3. Did I have a wedge there? I think so, yeah. But then I chipped. I forgot it on that par 3. Should I go back and get it before I hit the shot? Or should I just try and finesse a 9? You know what? I'm going to go back and get that. I don't want to make this mistake. Found my wedge. It was all the way in the end of the golf course. So thank God I went then. All right, let's start off with a good wedge here. And that's got to sit down hard. Look at that. Back of the green. That's not a good way to get this thing started. But let's 2-putt. Come on. All right. Only thing I need to try and do is eliminate the 3-putt. Let's get out of here with par. But look at that pin. That pin is way in the front. Putts. This is a long putt. This is probably 40 yards, 120-foot putt. You know, if that holds the line, look at that. We will take that. All right, par 4, 380. let's just launch this. Yeah, launch it left. All right, not sure how far this is, but we got a wedge in our hand. Let's just feel it. It's on the money. God, that's way long. Uh-oh. You know what? We'll take that. There's the birdie we need. Okay, sometimes you get lucky. And we just got lucky. All right, we got 398. Nothing to this hole. No problems other than massive houses. Let's go after this one. Let's try and get two. That was hit hard. There you go. Just hang back a little bit. You got it. Okay, I'm right by the 100 stake. There's a slight breeze behind, but now I've got a lob wedge because I don't trust my wedge. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, be the one. Okay, there we go. Now we're holding it. Holding the green. All right, look at that. We got one reasonably close on these greens, which is hard to do. You know, quite honestly, I don't know where this is breaking. I'm just going to go with my first instinct, choose a side, and just go with it. Hit it, you have it. Hit it, you have it. Oh. Make it official. That is a heartbreaker. God, that could have brought me to 373 into the breeze. Probably going to play closer to 400. Pretty wide open. Let's go again. Oh, that was good. That was nice. Okay, we've got that same 100-yard shot, but we're into the wind. So this is, again, a lob wedge. Probably have to hit about 105. Let me try and pull this one. Okay, is that the right club? You gotta be kidding me. That's definitely not the right club. But I'm to the wind. Let's see. Can we do it? That might be okay. All right, we'll take that. Now we got a 183 shot. Can't take it from behind because there's no room. And I know you guys don't want to see my belly anymore. Pins in the front. Not a full 7, just a knockdown-ish type of shot. That was certainly a knockdown shot. Oh, that could be pretty good. All right, pin high, just a little right. Take it. That's just laziness from me. Should have come back this way to see it going down. I had the right read. Just overhit it. It's okay, par. One under this side. Let's get a couple more. So what a hole this is. 489. So we're just going to try and rip it right at that cart in the distance. And just go for it. Okay, that's pretty good. Right over that bunker. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm 110 in. Didn't realize how much is cut off. I'm pretty lucky. I could have been in that stuff over there. There's much more room on the right side. 110 uphill. Got a slight breeze helping. I need to get this thing up so it can stop. Come on. Okay. It's got to sit. Ooh, that could be. I don't remember when I said it could be close from there. I thought that thing was so close, but I don't see it anywhere, but look where it is. It's not close at all. It's back over there. Should be close. I'm 20 yards long. Pretty bad when you can hear the green from 120 yards out, and you know it sounds like concrete. All right, let's see what we can do here. Shouldn't be putting this, but let's. Man, good news is we have, I think, 5 holes left. 2 of them are par 5s. So, still 1 under back 9. Hopefully we can get a few more. All right, so I can't count. We have 4 holes left. This is 517. So I've got to just try and rifle this. It's a spot out there on the right side. If I can get the ball flight lower, which I'm going to try something here, and it can either snap hook or be perfect. So let's give it a try. There's every one I need now. Come on. Okay, that was a little bit lower. Get over that. Get over that. All right. Okay, we're good. Left half of the fairway.
Unfortunately, at this point in time, voiceover Tony has to take over as the mic battery did cut out. But I had 219 yards left to the pin, and my goal was to try and land to the front, which was roughly 200 out. It was slightly uphill, so I chose my 4-iron and hit it pretty good, but slightly left of the hole. And as a result, I left myself an awkward pitch shot seen here with little space to land, as it was a screaming fast chip going downhill. And yet another missed opportunity with a dreaded putting stroke. So I'm still at 1 under for the back and 4 over overall with a wedge in my hand on a downhill par 3 17. I pushed it slightly and wound up about 30 feet from the pin, but did manage to 2-putt this and walk away with a par. Par 4 17, 446 yards. I just wanted to put this anywhere in the fairway and try to get one more birdie before we finished.
So I find this apparent when I start to play that usually in the later part of the rounds, 17, 18, I start to get really lazy with my swing. Good swing back there, but it was very lazy, very armsy. I only hit that 270 downhill, so you can see that this part of my game I'm suffering with is the longevity of it. But I've got 170 in. I'm going to try and just hit a smoked 8-iron to keep me aggressive so I don't get lazy.
So I wanted to take care of my aggression, so I really tried to make an aggressive move here, and it was one of the better moves I made because that never left the pin and it wound up fairly close to the hole. But this aggressive attitude is going to set me up for 18, which is a par 5.
So it's actually much closer than 10 feet. This is about what my birdie putts in the par 5s have been. So we're just going to settle it down here and see if I can get lucky.
If I could somehow make this, it would put a really good feeling on 18 because that's a reachable par 5. But the golf god said, better luck next time. 18 tee box, I'm getting ready to go, and of course my phone runs out of battery. You know, one day I'm going to learn to bring an extra charger with me, but I also knew my luck. I would eagle this hole, and I can just hear it now. Oh yeah, sure Tony, the time your phone battery ran out, you made an eagle. Well, it wasn't an eagle, but I did hit the furthest drive I had, and I believe in quite some time, and I didn't even believe the yardage. I hit this low draw that cut the corner and shaped the hole perfectly. My second shot was 151, which means I supposedly hit it 353, but I went on to hit my wedge left side of the green and 2-putted for a -2 in the back and a grand total of 3 over. Not bad for coming back after the slow start, but one day I want to be able to record an under par round. You know, it's been a decade since I was under par, and I think this summer I want that to be my goal. Currently I don't play as much as I would like to, as you can see from my postings, only having posted 6 rounds this year and 23 in the last year. But remember, this is coming from someone who had played 20 times a month when I was trying to play professionally. I will most likely not be able to do that, as I do have a life. But if you want to see more of these and see if I can break par this summer, let me know in the comments below. But as always, thanks for your support. Fairways and greens.